Hello, and welcome to my complete Let's Play of Anno 117 Pax Romana. Last episode, a little bit of a recap here, we raised our very first army of land units. So we're still in the early stages. I want to make sure that we get maybe one or two more legionaries out before we... Oh man, we're having a bit of a plague, but... After we get these last two legionnaires, we are going to sail over to this nearby island that I've been itching to conquer because it's right next door in this corner's layout. So we will be declaring a limited war against Zara Nitu momentarily. And we also, a little bit more of a recap, we added our second cistern, and I believe we'll probably go ahead and do a third over in this region. So first things first, we're probably going to add a little bit more of Liberty residents. We'll require a little bit more fish as well in order to add another ship to our military. So we'll go ahead and queue this up. Alright, that didn't take too much away from the workforce over here on our second island. That is getting pretty tight. Slow things down a little bit. Go ahead and encamp this legionnaire over by the rest of our military. And then, in order to advance this population a little bit more, let's map out a few of these. What would make good sense here? We bring this road out. Maybe like so. I think that looks good. This is still connected there for now. That looks nice. And our trade route is being a little disturbed here. Try to put an end to that. Looks like they're really patrolling this this straight line. So the additional naval unit will be great. Flagships, idle. Maybe we throw our other warship for now on an escort here. Oh my gosh, his flagship. That's kind of surprising. He thinks we're that important. So now that we did some additional sardines, that'll take care of us there. We're going to need additional tunics, pileus, all these basic needs need to be met. Let's take a look here. We're having this plague. Don't love that. Let's see, it's probably time to go ahead and put one of these in. Time for a Medici over here. Let's see, good spot like there. These residents. Wrap a road just like that. And that Medici. We have a positive island health, but guess not enough coverage over here, so got plenty of timber so we can repair all of these. Nice little shortcut. That should replace a little bit of our lost workforce. And we'll need it in order to bring in this additional hemp farm. Let's see. Alright, that's very good news. It was quick. Let's see. Alright, so if we shift this workforce over to the main island for now, then we'll add some additional population here. I want to fill in the gaps over here. Let's see about this. Throw down a few more residents, like so. Alright, that should be pretty nice. So that fills in that gap. And we can also continue this block here. Let's see how we doing on a marketplace. Alright, that's not too bad. Tavern as well. Maybe this will be a little more immediate of a fix to our population requirements. Do another basic block. Maybe not. We'll hollow out this block. Maybe we'll put some public services in. Already have enough block designs. Alright. That should be enough for now. We have a positive workforce. This Legionnaire is almost complete. Oh man. Triremes definitely looking for a little repair. How do we bring it back for the impending war? Yeah, let's do that. Both of these are our warships. Let's do that. And then what's this ship here? This is our brand new one. Perfect. Alright. And then let's do another hemp farm. Maybe... That's not too far. Let's do that.
A new unit has been recruited.
Perfect. Alright, that should be perfect range there, and also increase our income. And then how about our felter? Do we have some spare sheep? We do not. So let's go ahead and bring that in for our lovely people. This looks like a good spot. Hard to get creative with the old sheep farm. It's kind of a very blocky building. Hard to get around that. Alright, we already have a filter there. How about over in this corner? Decent. That doesn't give us much coverage. Maybe we just keep things over here, nice and compact. Let's do that.
Sure, you get nothing but the best.
Let's do that. Make sure this is looped in as much as possible. Perfect. All right. That should get us pretty well established here. Want to make sure our balance is okay going into our first armed conflict. Population is okay. Let's go ahead and wait for our last vessel. Oh my. Wow. Quite damaged. I'm hesitant to leave this this trade route unprotected, to be honest. Let's see. If we add one more. It's just an issue of liberty. Let's see. If I could add a few more residents here. Maybe this would allow us to produce additional ships. Not sure if we really have the production ability, but let's try. Wrap this in a road, connect this here and there. That gets us our filter. Alright, that is okay. Oh my goodness, unrest here. But you're plenty happy. No access. A market? That's not really true. You have one right here. Don't really know what seems to be the problem. Give him a tavern. See if it helps. Maybe also... Ooh, bring in the first custody here. Might not be a bad idea. Along the main road. Let's do that. We visit this little second island and immediately there's a conflict. I don't know. Alright, I don't know if we'll be able to get another ship out of this one. We double check to make sure we're producing enough of the basics. It's really close with those additional residents. So, don't know. Missing a street connection. Okay. Well, let's see about this. Are our ships repaired? Let's see. It looks like select these one at a time in order to unencamp them. We'll load up the ships. Let's see about this one. Very exciting. Early days of our military pursuits. Alright, so we have our 4 legionary. And we'll put 2 archers in this trireme and 1 archer unit in our flagship. Alright, let's see how this goes. I think we're going to want to not attack the harbor head on. Want to get to the villa as easily as possible. What's going on over here? Already a bit of a fire. Let's see.
My people are not slow.
Barracks.
They just get distracted a lot.
Yeah, let's come in and land the troops over here. Have this tower we might be able to avoid. Yeah, Zara Nitu is very established. Maybe we will need a siege unit in order to take this island. Alright, wow, 2 layers of walls now. Maybe on second thought we land on the main island. Or the main harbor. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, here we go. I think the best plan of attack is to disembark all at once. Alright, let's go ahead and declare war. Oh, there's not going to be a non-aggression pact here. Let's see. Enter war. Limited war. Well, I guess it's going to affect our reputation by 50. With Zara Nitu, yeah. Doing it. All right.
Soldiers, sieges, ships. They will beggar you. And look at this little.
Let's storm the beaches.
Could exchange ideas. Not hope for much yet. I find myself disappointed.
Let's see. All of our troops made it. Very good. Bring in some artillery here. per land units. Not too many. Let's go ahead and take out these land units. Our navy is quite helpful here. Oh, we've lost an archer.
That's a year of research you just destroyed.
Let's see about taking out this other tower.
Freedom is worth enduring a great deal of discomfort.
Alright, looks like our ships are probably ending their usefulness on the harbor assault. Let's see if we can move in, take the villa. Alright, this looks like another... Oh, they're in range of our units. It's a bit surprising. What does the Emperor think of all this? Oh, bad reputation. Alright, it's going to be more expensive for us to settle an island. I think we should be able to survive that. I think we'll have to take out this gate as well. Let's see if we can move in here. Failure would be very expensive. We'll hope for the best here. Lost another unit. Wow, that tower. We're doing our best here. Could we get range for this? Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's see. Gotta pull back this archer. What are you doing? Oh, they're not happy. Not happy. Alright, another archer retreating. Siege equipment may have been a good idea here. Can't lie. Alright, the Legionnaires definitely doing well. Maybe it's best we try to take out this other watchtower here. Seems like we're not doing great in our war. Maybe it's time to start retraining some units. Yeah, let's get 2 more legions queued up. Given our losses, gotta be doing some damage here. What about research for siege equipment? Yeah, let's try this. Take us about 12 minutes. Other easily advancements? Not sure. Alright, this is going well. We're happy about that, getting that tower out. Then maybe we'll be able to take care of this. Wow, the range on these gates is remarkable, to be honest. Alright, could 4 legions be enough? Alright, let's go ahead, bring 2 ships back home to potentially resupply. Alright, the Emperor will take no side in this conflict for now. We do not have high enough reputation. Alright, yeah, this trade route is definitely under threat at this point. Interaction required. Yeah, this quest is relentless. Let's see. How are things going over here? Slowly but surely. I feel like this is trending okay. Now, was it a decisive victory? Definitely not. Is it a victory at all? We will have to find out. Pretty exciting. This island should have always been ours. It's a pain it had to go this way. But look, it's in our domain here. Not quite sure why Ben is so obsessed with establishing a patron god on an island in Albion that has no buildings on it. Not sure what the priority is there. We have some defensive towers as well. That's good. Our new unit, potentially to reinforce. I don't believe we'll need it, thankfully. Kind of thinking about canceling even this other unit. Let's encamp them nearby. I think once we destroy this villa, we should be able to capture it with proximity. But maybe it will require additional defensive buildings being taken out. We'll see here in a minute. Please leave our poor trade routes alone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's a conquer. That is a conquer. Alright, let's move in. Don't like these towers messing with us. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Alright, we should be capturing that. Oh, I can't wait. This is an amazing island. This island was probably a big reason why I loved the seed so much. And I was hoping that this would be our second island because of the amazing fertilities for Tier 2. Even though we had to go way over here to get our second island for these Tier 2 resources, olives and amphorae with the resin. This island is much larger, so we'll probably end up doing those, as well as lavender fertility and marble, which we don't have marble anywhere else. Alright, slowly but surely we're capturing. We're definitely taking losses here. Let's see if we can do some damage. Keep our strong unit here. The range is remarkable here. Oh, we're finally out of range in that corner. Alright, perfect. We're figuring things out. Which is great. Oh my gosh, is there another tower? Oh my gosh. No thanks. Yeah, I don't really like this. But we're losing balance. So it's okay. Thin out the troops a little bit. Is that evil? Is that wrong? I don't know. definitely are not at a stage in the game where we can drastically increase our military size.
A new unit has been recruited.
Alright, nice. Let's encamp them for now. I think that's gonna be okay. And let's see how things are shaking up here. Might be able to take out this tower, but it's gonna be close, especially with this surprise over here. Let's see. Bring this unit back so we don't lose it. This trade route's doing okay. It's good. We'll assign this escort here. Won't need it for our redeployment of these brave units. Oh man. Oh, we lost another one. Positive on the balance there with the falling of these brave soldiers. Retreat on this guy. And we almost have it. This bar concerns me. Don't see any reinforcements coming our way. Tiny pentaconter. Another one. Alright, looks like we are full on M4A. Yeah. Let's take a look at if we... Do we already have a depot? Where is this? Yeah. Maybe let's build our first depot. Well, we already have one. Wow. Well, let's double check what our production is of M4A. Produce an extra ton. Okay, great. Well, let's go ahead and begin to sell this. Keep 100 in supply. Should be good. Almost complete here. Leave us alone. Try to take out this tower. Did not quite work out. Alright, we'll bring this legion home to encamp. This island's still under siege. Nearly captured. Please leave us alone. Alright. Now we're flashing. Makes me a little worried that we're not doing things right, but I'm pretty sure we just have to hold this villa. Don't have to take out every single defensive structure. If we do, we're in big trouble, and that's why we researched the sum of the old artillery. Let's see if we can do a little bit more here to make it more cost effective. Yeah, these take a long time. Maybe a little upgrade to our navy. Available patrols is nice. Do that. Maybe all the way there. Queue up some nice research. Alright, now this should be good for us. Ooh, there we go. Alright, we don't want to spend reputation. Let's go ahead and spend an Ari to take over this island. Let's clear it. Alright. Success.
I don't think I shall ever
Beautiful.
run out of questions, no matter how much I learn. That's the best part.
All right. The island is ours.
Workforce in one of your cities.
Really? Ooh, let's see what sort of resources we have.
Workforce in one of your cities.
I don't know. Imperial intervention.
Peace creates
Totally
stability.
happy to make peace
That is what
for now.
humans need, not
People request our decision. Oh my gosh, wow. We're taking over a new island and everybody wants to talk to us right now. Alright, the scholarly merchant stands before you in chains. The citizens of Omenia is guilty of collecting magical codices and heretical scrolls. Ben explains your priests wish to condemn him to the mines. Noble governor pleads. The merchant, I gathered those materials for study, not practice. Increased belief, no. -1 knowledge for 4 hours. Confiscate the materials and release him. Okay, increased knowledge. Seize all his wealth and property. Bit intense. Well, don't think that's worth it. I think
Legacies are
we'll
built
keep
with
it
such choices.
casual. All right, let's talk.
I have been thinking
No
about this
way.
for a long time.
Well, no more war then. We're now in a defensive pact with Zara Nitu. How easy was that? A trade treaty? Why not? Let's have peace. Concordia wants to be our friend, and let's have a festival. Wonderful. Well, success. Let's see. Ooh, we love soap. Don't have any. I guess we'll put that in the stock so we don't lose it. Hey, now. This is already full? Oh, wow. Look at all these goods we got. Oh, that's lovely. Wow, this is going just great. Let's bring the ships over. Do we have construction materials? We do. Wow. Well, I'm pretty satisfied with how this has gone so far. Let's go ahead and think about what we want to do here first. Take some roads. The troops are doing well here. Go ahead and encamp them by the coast. Probably safe to keep them here for now. Alright, well. Right now, I believe we have 0 production of soap
Before we judge,
on any island.
walk a mile in someone else's sandals.
Correct. So maybe that's the first thing we should do, given that we have the fertility. And I believe this legion should heal up. Alright, health is 34 to 90. We'll see if that increases. Alright, pick up these nice little flotsams. Let's see. Wow, 50 weapons. That's pretty great. What else do we have over here? I'm very happy with this. I won't lie. I think this is great. And we have even more resources in the warehouse itself. Alright, well let's give them soap. It's going to increase our health drastically. Wow, look at that. Alright, well let's get to work and build our first population here. And maybe we could assign a religion here. Alright, Albion, we'll do something for now just to get them off our back. Let's try Minerva. And then in Latium, this new island, we already have one for Neptune, one for Ceres. Let's see. What would be best? Whoa. What would be best? thinking it could be Minerva. Or Athena, as the Greeks called her. No, don't think that's going to be great for us. Oh, I don't think we can do garum either here. We don't have for caviar. Well, I think the best thing we can do is Sarah's. I want to have a diversity of gods we worship. This was initially going to be our Neptune Island. It's the heart of our navy. It may be in the future, but not sure that will happen. Alright. Kind of like the idea of keeping the villa where it was. This kind of makes sense. Take out this decor. Let's see. Don't want to forget about these resources we have on all of our ships. Alright, could we even store these? We can. Great. How about armor? Man, I guess, you know what? We are going to escort this dang ship. Because they need us. Alright, let's do it. We will escort you. And we will encamp you, brave legion. Alright, back to work. Let's go ahead and put down our first production buildings in order to establish our population here. Alright. This looks good. We'll map out a little main promenade. Let's do this. Take this out. Like so. Do a little diagonal building. And then back to our straight roads. Uh-oh, building under attack. What the heck? Attacking our home port? Luckily we had some defenses there. Alright, this quest looks like it's going well. Alright. Back to work. And our balance is recovering very nicely. Go ahead and put down a few more homes. Doesn't look quite symmetrical, but we'll go with it. Alright. And then, let's go ahead and put down that first market here. Very nice. And tavern. Alright, that looks good. See about doing larger block like so. We'll fit our warehouse in there.
Under attack.
Don't know about that. Take in a road like so.
I wish to collaborate with your scholars.
Glad we didn't get locked into a prolonged conflict there with Zara Nitu. It's positive, for sure. Alright, we'll put in one of these. Then a lovely sheep farm. Outskirts of our town. Kind of building things linearly as we go. It's always a pretty good idea. Keep this road around. Maximize our coverage of residents here. looks nice. How's our quest going? Wait for the merchant to finish his business. Alright, we're healthy, we're strong. Things are going well. What the heck? Who unencamped you guys? I don't think I did that. Alright. Things are still going well. Let's go ahead. Pretty good coverage. Why not? Keep this a little further away. Take this road in a little bit. Make sure we have a connection. Like so.
You want some skewer, mate? Fresh.
Alright, there's our 60. Perfect. Looks great. And maybe even a second one here. Just to take advantage of this extra space along the coast. Like so. Very nice. I'm going to pause this one for now. And fill in some additional residents. Let's see, I'll make sure this road is good coverage from the market. Very good. Alright, this looks really nice. I think once we get some decoration in here, this will feel very coastal, cozy. Alright, are you healing? Certainly.
Come, let us make haste to the Lady Diana before Syracuse can regroup.
Let's see. Maybe we have to command them. In camp. Let's see. Tell us how we can increase health. Yeah, okay. Just slowly. Alright. Continuing our quest. Let's continue with the escort mission. We're going, oh my gosh, we are going straight through the middle. Oh man. I hope we get lucky here. We're going straight through the lion's den. Hopefully we can dodge and weave a little bit. Alright, let's see. We got a mountain slot here. How's our elevation? That might be a pretty good location for our aqueduct. Ooh, that's pretty good if we kind of build our city up in that direction. A lot of flat space over there. I always recommend we plan in advance these kind of things. Yeah, this looks like a really nice placement for the aqueduct. Maybe we don't need to plan too much around this one. Even though, truthfully, creating limestone or, I guess, marble would be more impactful to a local neighborhood there. Let's see. How are we doing? Alright, we're almost maxed out on what our production buildings can provide. Let's see really quick. Do we have... Ooh, let's do this. Since we are going to be creating a little coastal village there. Get a warehouse upgrade as well. Love how fast we're burning through this tech tree. Always feels good to progress. Since we are going to be focused on diplomacy, probably good to have both the loans and the gifts. One of the things I'm learning is that people like it when you take loans from them. All right. We're going to have to do it. This is a pretty easy one.
That might do the trick.
All right, let's see. We might even have the sails after our plunder. I don't here because it should be on this island. All right, 75. Perfect. Let's go ahead, take this escort ship off the trade route. Pick up some of those sails. Double check this island. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Let's see. Still okay. We have time to fulfill that quest. Still kind of want to take it from that second island that we have over in the west, so we can take advantage of the production that we have of sails. We're committing the workforce, so might as well. All right. Now we have some excess workforce. We're going to need some plebeians as well in order to arm our soap production. That's a nice crossroad. Let's do this. Come on, residents. Right. I like that. Let's go ahead and, while we're at it, place down another fishing hut. Gonna be doing some advancement here. Do a unique block. Add some room for some decoration. Very nice. All right, a conflict. Oh man, it's going crazy. I do not want to lose our flagship. We're completely surrounded. This is bad. Let's focus our efforts, please. Oh, this is brutal. Lost. Lost the flagship. Brutal. Oh my gosh. Horrible. Well, let's do a little resupply. Could we please have another flagship?
A trader should know the ocean. I dip my toes inside every chance I get.
So sad. We tried, but I mean, this was hard. They wanted us to go straight through his territory.
Regrettable outcome.
Yeah, that's alright. Did I ever want to do that quest? No, I did not. I didn't want to do it. They forced me. That's what happens. Alright, time to free the additional hemp farm. Produce another filter. We're definitely not getting a lot of value out of this place. This placement there. It's okay. Keep things a little more compact, but we can do this. Alright, let's do that. And then we gotta be able to make some upgrades here. Alright, that gets us some plebeians. Then just check our river slots here. I think we should be able to come right up. Block this off. Let's get some lavender going. Need so many fields. 180 by default. Now this is also an island devoted to Sarah's. Since we will probably unlock that global benefit, we're going to go ahead and hold shift to add additional fields here. 50% more fields, if I'm not mistaken. And once we unlock that that benefit, we will be able to take advantage of the increased production. Let's just see. Put down our first sanctuary here. Maybe doing something up this direction. That's great. Don't love that though. Let's see. I think that's okay. Let's do that. Alright, we will load up on these sails. All you got. A festival. Income for bakeries and brewers. Well, we'll get a specialist from it. Do we need it? No. Since we don't have any bakeries or brewers, but it's alright. Kinda like this idea here. Let's get this road connected up. Surrounding our sanctuary with beautiful lavender fields. Go ahead and do the full, what is it, 240? 270? 280. Alright, that looks okay. I think I'm happy with that. Let's see about this. Our happiness is extremely low. And so is our health. Wow. Do we want to decrease happiness even more? I don't think so. Let's see. I think we're going to need one of these. I like that. That fits nicely. And also very immersive as you come in through the harbor. Right, I also think probably time to get some timber in here. Right. How could a nice guy like me get another flagship? Diana?
I got some really dreadful bosses.
Maybe. Oh, it's because we're under an embargo. Well, we have the ships we have. We definitely shouldn't be getting too wild then. That quest's way too challenging. I can hardly believe it. Alright, but we will continue that production. Let's bring the ship to the main harbor, load up on some timber in order to continue production of soap. But, folks, that's a successful first military conquest there, I'll tell you that. I think we can be pretty happy about that. And next goals will probably continue advancing the equays, potentially even going into togas as soon as next episode. Soap and togas coming soon. Thanks for watching.